been a long time in the making. There are a number of different elements around it. But for us, as one of the biggest employers in Slough, it's critically important that we involve the local community, and particularly some of the local kids who are thinking about coming to work, potentially in our business, or maybe in others in the local community.
I think a business could use the Aspire Centre in a number of different ways. First of all, they can just come in and use the centre for their own needs, staff training, have a meeting. It's a very useful environment to do work in.
We've made progress. We're now closer to half of the people who live in Slough who have level 3 qualifications. And I think that what Aspire is going to do is mean that for the other half, there's a real chance, there's a ladder that you can see the way up. Slough gets work. It's a town that's about work. It's a town that's about business.
What we want to get is a local community linked into the jobs here and the businesses linked into the local community, rather than people commuting 20, 30 miles to come to Slough and people travelling out of Slough. This is about people, Slough jobs for Slough people and Slough companies.
We're actually sitting in a fantastic facility in the middle of a very vibrant business place. I mean, this is a very vibrant business place.
In a year's time, I would hope to see the continuation of the journey, really. I would hope to see evidence that we were starting to get some engagement in some of those things that Bob talked about, between, on the one hand, the business side, businesses really engaging with the wider townspeople through Aspire, to understand, very much as you say, that there is a business benefit to actually doing this, to having a sustainable workforce, locally sourced, that you can access all the talent that we know is in the town, and actually give you a more sustainable business and improve your bottom line.
Today's event has taken a number of months to organise, because by the time we engage with lots of organisations from the colleges, the universities, the businesses, and get their availability for one day or 2 days, to be honest, it takes a lot of work, a lot of phoning around, and a lot of commitment from the businesses. So it really is a long journey to get here, but we've got some key players here.
Like to work to help people to develop medicine, then you have to start thinking early, because then you have to make your choices where you want to focus on in your school or in your university.
We're here today representing East Berkshire College. I work as part of the business services team, and we help employers engage with young people to get them into apprenticeships. We also deal with all kinds of training for people of all ages.
What I've enjoyed most about this event is going around asking people what I need to do to get my degree and what I need to do to be able to get what I want to do.
Where they seriously have to consider what they want to do for their jobs and what they need to do, what skills they need, what qualifications, so it's better that they're more informed than not informed.
You don't often get a chance to just have conversations with students about where they are, the types of things that they want to do.
I thought I'd pop along here and just see what was going on and see if there were any opportunities that I wasn't aware of already.
I'm kind of in a seesaw stage. I'm not sure whether I want to go to university or not, or whether I'll get an apprenticeship, etc, etc. So I'm just kind of here to get a general idea of what I want to do.
And that would be one way of kind of saying something without necessarily getting people.
Struggle with it, getting my point. Some sort of, you know, there are means and
Well, I'm quite inspired actually by lots of people here in this room today, because they are there's different levels of, they're all on different levels at the moment, so some of them are trying very hard. They don't even have a business plan, while others do have some kind of idea how they're going to do stuff, and I think it's very inspirational to see so many people in Slough who are trying to set up their own business. So I didn't realise up until today actually how much Aspire is doing.
If you're with negative people that are putting you down, they're not helping you, not encouraging you, move away from them. Find some people that are motivating and positive.
And I really just want to gauge, do people find coming out to a networking event like this, what you've experienced this evening, do they find that useful? And how do they find it useful?
Yeah, definitely.
Take some network and build your business. but doing a variety of things, just talking to people can be amazing what can come out of it.
I think this event is very good for not just for business people, but for people who have ideas and for people who want to do something positive in the future. Hopefully there'll be more events like this where people can not just highlight what they're doing, but to meet people as well and to meet positive people, because what I get from here is I get a lot of uplifting, and every so often you need that little nudge. You need someone to build you up, and that's just to introduce yourself and just say, here I am, this is what I do, and that's a good thing.